In question 11, we need to calculate the speed of sound in oxygen from the following data. Solution 11. So first of all, the velocity can be obtained by this formula: gamma p over density, which can be gamma p mass over volume. This is velocity. So when we put the values 1.4 into 1 into 10 to the power minus 5 over 32 divided by 22.4, we will obtain the velocity to be 310 meters per second. In question 12, the speed of sound is measured by a student. What speed will he measure at different temperature? Solution 12. So we know that velocity is proportional to the root of the temperature. So V1 will be V1 over V2 will be equal to root T1 over root T2. So from here V2 will be obtained as 349 meters per second. In 13, at what temperature will the speed of sound be double of its value at 0 degrees Celsius? Solution 13. So again same method we will use. V1 over V2 equal to root T1 over root T2. So when we use this formula, T2 will be obtained as 4 into 273 Kelvin, and we have to tell us that how much temperature will be there increase. So it will be minus 273. So in degree Celsius, 819 degree Celsius. This is in degree Celsius, okay, and this is in Kelvin. When you solve this is in Kelvin, and when you convert it into degree Celsius after taking the minus 273, you will obtain this. In question 14, we have absolute temperature of air in a region linearly increases from T1 to T2. We need to find the time taken by sound wave to go through regions in terms of T1, T2, D and speed V. Solution 14. So in this scenario, the formula which we will be using is this: T1 minus T2 over D into X. Let this be equation 1. Now V is proportional to root of T. So Vt over V will be T over 273. So Vt will be V into T over 273. dt will be dx over Vt, which will be du over V into 273 dx over V 273 du over V 273 by capital T 273 over V 0 to D dx over T1 plus T2 minus T1 over D into X and square root. So once we simplify this, T will come out to be 2D V 273 over root T2 plus root T1. Put all the values. T will be 2 into 33 over 330, 96 millisecond. In question 15, find the change in volume of 1 liter kerosene when it is subjected to extra pressure. Solution 15. So V will be root kappa K over rho, where K is the bulk modulus of elasticity. So K will be V square into density. Now K is also equal to F over A del V over V. So del V is pressure over K. So 2 into 10 to the power 5 over 1330 into 1330 into 800. So del V will come out to be 0.15 centimeter cube. In question 16, we need to calculate bulk modulus of air from the following data. Solution 16. So bulk modulus is del P over del V over V, P naught delta 2 pi S naught. So pressure amplitude P naught is the pressure amplitude. It is 1 into 10 to the power 5. S naught is the displacement amplitude. Amplitude only means that the maximum value. So it is 5.5 into 10 to the power minus 6 meter. So beta will come out to be 14 into 35 into 10 to the power minus 2 over 2 pi 5.5 into 10 to the power minus 6. It will be 1.4 into 10 to the power 5 Newton per meter square. In 17, we have to find what is the intensity at a distance of 6 meter from the source, what will be the pressure amplitude, and what will be the displacement amplitude. Solution 17, A part. So the intensity is energy over time into area. So 20 over 4 pi r square. 20 over 4 pi 6 square. So it will come out to be 44 milliwatt per meter square. B part, intensity again, P naught square over 2 rho V air. So from here P naught equal to 1 into 2 rho V air. Putting the value, so after this P naught will come out to be 6 Newton per meter square. C part, intensity is also given by this formula. So from this S naught will come out 1.2 into 10 to the power minus 6 meters. In question 18, intensity of sound is given. What will be the intensity at a distance of 25 meter from the source? Solution 18. So intensity is inversely proportional to the square of the distance. So it is quite simple. I1 over I2 will be equal to R2 square over R1 square. So by using this formula, you will be able to find I2, which will come out to be 4 into 10 to the power minus 10 watt per meter square. In question 19, the sound level at 5 meter is given. What will be the level at a 50 meter at a point 50 meter away? Solution 19. So we know that beta 10 log base 10 I over I naught. So in the first situation we have this scenario. In the second situation we have this scenario. So ultimately IA over IB is equal to RB square by just like the above question, 50 over 5 square. So which will give us 10 to the power beta A beta B equal to 10 square. So this means beta A minus beta B over 10 equal to 2, beta A minus beta B equal to 20. So from here, this was beta A minus beta B over 10. So beta B will come out to be 20 decibel. In question 20, if the intensity of sound is doubled, by how many decibel does the sound level increase? Solution 20. Beta is this. So beta A will be 10 log 10 2i over I naught. Or rather you should say beta B minus beta A. So from this, beta B minus beta A will come out to be 10 into 3.3010, which will give us 3 decibels. In 21, sound with intensity larger than 120 dB appears painful to a person. How close can a person get to the speaker without hurting his ears if the speaker is delivering 2 watt of audio output? Solution 21. So in this case, intensity will be 2 over 4 pi x square, 1 equal to 2 over 4 pi x square. X will be 0.4 meters or 40 centimeters. In question 22, we have sound level in a room which is increased from 50 to 60 dB. By what factor is the pressure amplitude increased? Solution 22. So beta 1 is 50 dB, beta 2 is 60 dB. Intensity I1 is this, I2 is this. This can be obtained by this formula, okay? Where I0 is given to us. So I2 by I1 equals P2 by P1 square, 10 to the power minus 6, 10 to the power minus 7 equal to 10. So P2 by P1 equal to 10. P2 by P1 equal to root 10. In question 23, noise level in a classroom in absence of the teacher is 50 dB. What will be the noise level if number of students is increased to 100? Solution 23. So in this case, beta B minus beta A will be 10 log 50 I over I naught minus 10 log 100 I over I naught. 10 log 100 I over 50 I, 10 log 2 which will give us 3. So beta A will be 50 plus 3, that is 53 dB. In question 24, we have an experiment in which we need to find the frequency of sound if speed of sound in air is given. Solution 24. So lambda is 10 centimeter. or 10 to the power minus 1 meter or 0.1 meter. Lambda by 4 will be the distance between maximum minima will be this, so 2.5 centimeter. So ultimately V equal to n lambda, or let's write it like this: velocity equal to frequency into wavelength. So frequency will be velocity over wavelength 340 over 10 to the power minus 1, which will be 3.4 kilohertz. In question 25 in the same experiment, sound intensity as minimum value I. The intensity increased to maximum of 9I. Find the frequency of sound, find the ratio of amplitudes of the two waves. Solution 26. So first of all, del L will be 6.4 minus 6 equal to, solution 25. So A part, frequency will be velocity over wavelength 330 over 66 into 10 to the power minus 3, which will be 5 kilohertz. Minimum intensity K A1 minus A2 whole square. So it will give us A1 minus A2 equal to 11, and I max will be K A1 plus A2 whole square. So A1 plus A2 will come out to be 31. So by this A1 by A2 will come out to be 2 over 1. This will be the ratios of the amplitudes.